say, God came to seek and to save those which were lost. And I began to explain to him, out of love, I began to say, if I came into church preaching 3 years and I was naked, a lot of people would say they ain't coming because I'm crazy. But then what would happen is they would have missed the whole ministry of Isaiah because he preached 3 years but naked. If I was in here with the G-string eating roaches and eating honey, they'd be like, I ain't going in there, something wrong with him. But then they would have missed the word from a John the Baptist. Y'all ain't talking to me, okay? If you would have heard that maybe that preacher was involved in a rape case, you didn't want to go with him, then you would have missed the ministry of a Joseph. For what they meant for evil, God has turned around for good. If you would have heard that the preacher was a murderer, you're not going to the church, then you wouldn't have received what Moses had to say. If you'd have heard that me and Sister Crystal right here had an affair and I killed her husband, and everybody in the church know that we getting jiggy, and then I stand up and say, the Lord say, and you don't want to hear me, then you're going to miss the whole ministry of a King David. Y'all ain't talking to me in here. That's why you got to overlook the man sometimes and hear the word of God. Y'all ain't talking to me here. If you heard that I was homosexual and you didn't understand why I was preaching this gospel, you might as well throw this King James Bible away, because in 1611 a homosexual is the one that broke this down for the living people. Y'all ain't talking to me in here. You might as well turn Donnie McClurkin off. We fall down and we get up. He wrote his best music when he was living in sin. Kirk Franklin going to pornos. God knows what he's doing in there. Getting his jiggy on, looking at the freak park, putting powers with the women, and he up there talking about and you bounce into it. Y'all ain't talking to me in here. Don't celebrate Martin Luther King Day because Martin Luther King got caught with some women that wasn't his wife. Don't celebrate Malcolm X because Malcolm X used to be a crackhead and a drug addict. You got to look beyond yourself and begin to understand that God is using people that don't come up to your standards. Y'all relax a little bit. Y'all making me nervous. Y'all relax a little bit. He said, come on, Pastor, you gotta sit down. I was in prison. You're making me nervous.